International School, ICT, Grade 9. Dear students, today we are going to learn about 6th lesson, What is Internet, which is allocated for your second midterm.
My dear students, in this video you are going to learn about what is Internet, information on Internet, web browsers, web pages and websites, and how to design a web page using HTML. What is Internet? Internet is the world's largest computer network that connects millions of computing devices around the world. Internet had more than 15 billion devices connected at the end of the 2015. The Internet is known as the biggest network on the planet. Information on Internet. Internet can be used to share and display information. It's actually done via one of the services over Internet. We access this information with the help of a special software called web browser.
Web browsers. This is a special software which will allow you to view the web pages. There are several web browsers available to use. Some of most popular web browsers are: first one, Microsoft Internet Explorer; second one, Google Chrome; third one, Microsoft Firefox; fourth one, Opera; fifth one, Safari. Website versus web page. We often refer to the term website and web page when we talk about Internet. Let us see what are the difference between those two. Web page. A web page is a basically single page you view from the browser. It is an actual entity. You may have links to navigate to other web pages. Now we are going to talk about what are the websites. A website is a logical entity. It is a collection of one or more pages. When the pages are related to a single goal, company, institutions, we call it a website. My dear students, now we are going to talk about how to design a web page. Previously, we already learned what do you mean by a web page and a website. Now we are going to learn how to design a web page. A web page is designed by a special language called HTML. This language is plain text and the developer simply uses some special tags to design the page content. HTML. This is the special language we use to design the web page. This term stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a special markup language which is used to mark the content with the tag. HTML was invented by the English scientist called Sir Tim Berners-Lee. HTML was a programming language. HTML is not a programming language. It is a programming language has the ability to give instruction to the computer perform complex tasks. But in HTML, we simply mark the content.
HTML editor. HTML editor is required to type HTML tags. Code editors. Editors which do not have visual aids. There are some examples for code editors. WYSI, WYG editors. That means editors with visual aids. This stands for what you see is what you get. There are some examples for those editors. HTML tags. There are two types of HTML tags. First one is paired tags. These tags come with the opening and closing tags, and the content is placed in between the tags. Here are some examples for the paired tags. Next one is unpaired tags. and also known as singular tags or stand-alone tags. These tags are used without any closing tag. Here are some examples for the unpaired tags. HTML tag syntax. Usually, HTML tags are used with the following syntax. The content is in between the opening tag and closing tag. Opening tag will be inside the angle brackets. Closing tag, you have to add the backward slash in between the angle brackets. The content to be displayed will go between two tags, as shown in the example. The above HTML code will display your school name as heading 1 style text. HTML tags can be written as simple text. No need to type as capital letters. No need to have a space after starting HTML tag and before ending HTML tag. Web page structure. Any web page will have a structure when they are designed with HTML. Below is the basic structure of a web page. Here, we start from the HTML start, then head start, content for page head, head end. Then again, body start, content for page body, then body end. Then we have to end the HTML tag. HTML section. Any web page will have a starting HTML and an ending HTML tag to denote the HTML area of the page. All the HTML tags are written inside this area. First one is head section. The head section of the web page contains some information regarding the web page itself. They are known as metadata. Tags used in the head section are usually not visible in the web browser body. Next one is body section. Everything visible in the web page is usually from this section. You can display various content such as headings, paragraphs, images. We will be heavily using these sections to display the page content. HTML file extensions. HTML files support two file extensions. They are HTML and HTM. You can save your files by using either of the file extensions. For example, myfile.html or myfile.htm. First HTML page. Let us try our first HTML page with Notepad++ software. Create a working folder for you and your partner. For instance, create a folder in the desktop as Suresh and Peter. That means you and your partner's name. Then click on Notepad shortcut icon on the desktop and open the software. You will see an empty document which allows you to type the HTML codes. First, you have to save the file as a HTML page. Then, click on the file and save. Browse to your save location, for instance Suresh and Peter in the desktop. Then, type the file name as first HTML file.htm. Make sure you type the name within the double quotations. Then, click on the save button to save the file. Let's try our first set of HTML codes. Type the below shown code in the empty document window. Then, save the changes to HTML file. Press Ctrl+S key simultaneously or click on the file to save. View the HTML file. Minimize all the running applications by pressing Windows+T key. Locate you and your partner's folder, for instance Suresh and Peter folder. Double-click on the first HTML file icon. The page will open Microsoft Internet Explorer browser as shown in below. Title tag. The title tag is used under head section. This tag will display a title for the web page. It will appear in the title bar or as the title in the tab. Change the HTML code as shown below. Then save the page and view the output in Microsoft Internet Explorer browser. The end. Thank you.